Hi there, I'm Sam from World Products, the UK's leading full-service e-commerce agency designed specifically for the healthcare and beauty industry. Today I want to talk to you about Amazon ads and why running these manually is no longer an option. Amazon ads at one point was this super simple tool, but now it's rich with features to grow your brand. But the thing is, with more features comes more complexity. And as Amazon becomes more and more of a pay-to-play platform, many are finding themselves in a position where you might not be running Amazon ads, or you're running them manual. Now soon enough, and arguably currently, manual ads are unsustainable to run. Let me explain by using an example: sponsored product ads. You'll have seen this ad if you spend any time on Amazon, so how does it work? Well, you have a product displayed like this, and you bid on when it's displayed. Bidding is where you might enter eyelid cleansing wipes into Amazon. And so here you can see the Blephaclean wipes. So the brand Taya has won 3 out of these bids here for that particular search term. But I'm just one person out of 300 million active Amazon users. Think of how many ways there are to search for these products. You've got eye wipes, wipes for eyes, blepharitis wipes. I could go on, but please bear this in mind for a little bit later on in the video. Let's touch very briefly on strategy, because the example we just used is what we refer to as an offensive campaign. I didn't search for the product or the brand. The search was pretty generic, so the bid would have had to have been a little bit higher to get the space on the digital shelf, so to speak. A defensive strategy would be to bid on branded keywords like the product or the brand to ensure that the consumer searching isn't shown a competitor brand, and hence we're defending that brand. But you can generally get away with a slightly lower bid here. So how do you bid? Well, Amazon offers you 2 ways: automatic and manual campaigns. Automatic will gather the keywords and the search terms for you and place the bids. Now that sounds great, but when you really think about it, it isn't necessarily in Amazon's best interest to offer an optimized solution. If anything, the less optimized your bids are, the more they profit, but then they'd lose interest from people using the advertising platform, so what they've done is find a happy medium. On manual campaigns, you enter all of the keywords and you manually adjust the bids. This gives you total control over whatever you enter or whatever you want to bid on those, and you can bid in a much more cost-effective way. But you have to manage everything at all times. You first have to find all of the keywords. Do you remember how many ways there were to just search for eyelid wipes? Then you have to adjust the bids for each keyword regularly. This is because keywords are searched different amounts at different times, and the bids can also vary depending on how many sellers are bidding for those keywords. So we have to consider the limitations of a human being. How many keywords can you think of? And if you use a research tool like Helium 10 or Select for your keywords, how many of those keywords can you vet? How many can you manage? And how many can you manage the bids for? And which keyword is for what strategy? But in a world where everything is automate this and AI that, we have to consider not just the limitations of a person, but also limitations of technology. Better still, if we flip that on its head and consider the strengths of a person and technology. Well, the strengths of a person is creative thinking and the ability to strategize. And the strengths of AI and technology is the ability to run constantly, analyze constantly, and optimize constantly. At WP, this is where we believe is the sweet spot for Amazon advertising. A system of strong strategy and creative thinking executed by leveraging cutting-edge technology. And that's why running campaigns manually will soon be a thing of the past. Thank you for watching.